Good afternoon, families. It is Friday, April 10th, and I'm coming to you with our Aviator flight vlog for the week. So we'll get right off into our top two. We have been learning and talking and watching the Artemis 2 moon mission a lot this week. Artemis 2 will be splashing down off the California coast approximately 7:07 Central Standard Time this evening. So you can actually click the link in our email today to watch it live. I hope that you, if you can, you do. It's a pretty historic thing that's happening, and it's pretty exciting in the world of science, so that's amazing. I hope you get a chance to watch. Number two, I sent an email earlier today with a special Scholastic Home Book Club order form. These are coming home with students today, so orders will be due on Thursday, April 30th. So students came home today with a free book coupon with a minimum purchase, so just kind of read the card, but it's got a special letter sequence, kind of like a password for you to get a free book with a minimum order. So I hope if you get a chance to use this, you get a couple of cool extra books in your students' hands for some reading. And now let's get into our vlog points for the week. Forward testing continues on Monday, so please, next week we have our last two sessions, Math 1 on Monday and Math 2 on Thursday. So Sunday night, get a good night's sleep, get a real healthy breakfast so we can crush our math forward test on Monday. That'll then take us through the final bits of our forward testing, which is great. In English language module block, students completed a character trait organizer for Ray, the main character of Indian Shoes. This is going to help students rewrite the end of chapter 4 in our book Indian Shoes to decide how Ray will enter an art contest and win third prize, which is pretty exciting. Students have to write convincing, believable dialogue that reflects thoughts and feelings of Ray and Grandpa Half Moon as they kind of think about this culminating task, which will end next Friday when we read our unique versions of Chapter 4 and how it could have ended. Now, in math, students celebrated their learning from Module 5 today. On Monday, students will be learning to start telling time to the nearest minute and solve problems involving time. They will relate the minutes on a clock to a number line where each mark represents 5 minutes, so counting by fives. Students will then solve problems to find start time, end time, and elapsed time of different activities. In science, students learned about shoreline erosion and the need for breakwaters to slow down waves and water erosion. This affects all of us right here in Shorewood, especially down by Atwater Beach. We designed and tested breakwater inventions to see if we could slow down or stop shoreline erosion in our stream tables. We got to use some of my 3D printed buildings, which I have a couple of models right here. Students had some cool 3D buildings to protect with a shoreline erosion wave break invention. Then I got to be a wonderful, wonderful Hurricane Dittl and then come and push some waves at those buildings to see how well those designs tested. Then Sharknado Miller used a high capacity blowing fan, which is right here. Very, very, very strong. Our high capacity air cannon was simulating wind erosion for each group's design using same buildings to see if they could slow down and stop wind erosion to protect their buildings. Now today we used ice cubes with sand or rocks embedded in them on top of some aluminum foil to simulate gigantic glacial erosion as those ice cubes with chunks in them slid across some tin foil and scraped it up, very much how a glacier would scoop out kettles and leave big moraines or lumps of soil as glaciers moved across, especially Wisconsin and Minnesota. Kind of cool. Next week, we're going to play a couple of erosion games to review for our learning before we have a final celebration assessment on erosion on Thursday. In SEL, students work together in teams and as a whole to pick solutions for given problems, but also then it kind of explain why they chose it. It's those critical thinking skills about how you choose solutions to problems that students help to kind of figure out identifying who's involved, how is this going to make sure that it's solving everyone's wants and needs so that when students have a problem, they can solve it together. So with all of those wonderful things, our first wonderful April day back, I hope you have had a wonderful April. I hope your first week from spring break has been fascinating and wonderful. Enjoy, if you can, our Artemis 2 astronauts returning to Earth. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Get outside if the weather is pretty good. I know it's not going to be great tomorrow. Well, it is what it is. But have a happy and healthy, wonderful week. And I will see you next week. Bye.